today I have a new spot I'm doing that you see here. The first part of the little roof, and I believe that was the 1800s. Then they added this in the probably the 20s, 30s, or 40s. And then in the 50s they added this piece here, the garage and the upstairs. Comes with a little bit of woods, a little piece of property. Recently the owner's dog died, and he dug a hole over there. And when he dug a hole, he dug up a cap gun at the same time. Nice one too. I'll show it to you in the film a little bit later. But the first hole of the day, well, actually it's the second one. First one I filled up, but I think I'm gonna re-dig it because it was, whoops, right there. And it was getting a little deep, and I was scared it was gonna be a pop can. But then I dig this one over here. It was a little shallower, and an old spoon, or fork I think, or spoon, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to pull it out now. It's a spoon, silver plated, nice little pattern in the back. It's made by New England Silver Plate. Let's see, interesting looking. Try to look up the year on this later, but I think I'm going to dig up the next hole, the one that I filled back in, because if this was in there, God knows what could be in that one. This is coming up, I can't get a steady tone. I think there's iron next to it. Oh, there's iron connected to this. It's ringing in the 20s, upper 20s. Nice high tone squealer. I'm not sure if it's 3 bars down or what. Oh man, it's a broken Tootsie train. That's a stinker. This is kind of like almost all over the place, but it's trying to hover around a 29, kind of like a penny, or I mean like a quarter. And it didn't say it was all that deep. This ground's kind of hard, as you can see. There's no trees around here, but the roots are definitely here for some reason. I don't know if I'm digging backwards. I don't hear it. Or I'm pushing it further down. Oh, it's cold out here. Wish I could take my gloves off. I like to be able to feel the dirt. Wow. Alright, let me rescan. Okay, it's over here. What do we get? Of course, I drop in the hole. Huh, Canadian. 19. I can't say 19 something. What is that? Oh, 1950. Is that 1950 or 1960? Oh, definitely an older one. Usually has Queen Elizabeth on there, the later ones. So this is a 1960s penny from Canada. They don't make Canadian pennies anymore, so they're kind of interesting. Let me keep going. This is a 2021, 2 bars down, shallower than most of the stuff that's here, so it's probably not going to be nothing good. It's lead, and it used to be round. Not sure. Don't look like a hem weight, and there ain't no bar in the middle to attach it to something, but definitely lead of some sort. This is 2 bars down, high 20s, kind of circling around at 27. Sounds to be semi-large. I missed it. Something there, but did it pull it up maybe? Oh, dead battery. That's the worst. There it is. What do we get? Oh, something big. Woo-wee! This will explain the story of this place. This thing right here. And you're probably wondering, how is that going to tell the story of the place? Well, I'm in an area where they did mining, a lot of mining, and I've been finding all sorts of miners type stuff. So I'll tell you more of the story on the wrap up. I just dug this hole up and pulled this up. No idea what it is. Really part off of a lock. Yeah, give me something to clean this. We'll use a stick. Maybe not a lock. Like a bowl here, and then this side side's threaded. Look at that, threaded. What good have that gone to? Interesting though. Nice piece of brass. It's antique too. Nice color. That didn't happen overnight. A shallow 24-25. We're heading closer to the front of the property now. Oh, there it is. It's another one of those things, I think. Looks like the same era. No idea. This is a 22-23. It was about 2 or 3 bars down. That's interesting. This would be the deepest I've hit anything on this side of the yard. Ooh, what do we get? Ooh, we got a train. Look at that, an old Tootsie train. She's starting to fall apart, but I might be able to save some of her. I'll have to clean her very gentle. But that's a rail car. Old Tootsie train. Beautiful. I love that. Sweet. I hope to find more toys. I started working the side yard. I was working all that up there, and the owner came in. I talked to him. I asked him, I said, what is this all about? Because I'm not finding much up there. I covered a lot, and it was just I found a miner's thing there and a fork, but a lot of the good stuff was on the edge of the driveway, and then it started getting really weird up there. But I might as well tell you now, I'm at Owaka Creek, one of the neighbors' houses that butt up to the park, and this used to be a gypsum mine at one time. So this property up here was all caved in. There was tunnels underground, 30 feet underground, and it all sunk in. Now if I go beyond his property into the park area, you're going to see all the mines, all the roofs where they caved down, and they've put 6 feet of fill on top over there. But anyhow, yeah, this is pretty much where I am. I'm in Scottsville, and this area here is the side of the house where I should have been probably working first, but I like hitting stuff. I'm very strange. I like hitting the places where it's going to be harder to find stuff. So if this was never fill at one time, there could have been all sorts of stuff there if the tunnels didn't cave in and whatnot. But now I'm working the side, and I found a train over there somewhere. Found a penny over there. Just found a quarter recently. You're not going to see none of that in the videos, just the train, because it's interesting. Next relic here is an old clock part, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, gears would have been held in there. I'm getting some old now. I've only worked from here to here. I haven't done here. This is part of leach field, so it might have been dug up at a time or so. I haven't worked the back or the side. Back area used to have a swimming pool at one time that has been filled in. So it's going to be interesting to see how many toys I can find. And you got the woods over there, and that hasn't been touched. I've looked at the maps all the way from 1950, and those trees were still there. Obviously they were babies, but kids could have played in there and dropped some stuff, so we'll take a look. This is a 23, about 3 bars down. I haven't been finding much on this side, which is surprising. Maybe a little bit deeper. Oh, I see it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Cap gun. Cool. Let me see if there's any more in here. I don't know if the barrel broke on this thing. I'm pretty sure it did. Let me keep looking. It's funny too, because the owner found a cap gun also. I think there's all shards of metal in there. That barrel is probably well deteriorated. Let me put this back. I'll get my toothbrush out. We'll brush it up a little bit. I think that's a bull. I found these ones before. I'm sure it's a bull, but I don't know. Yeah, the handle's about to come off of this thing. See how it's about to fall apart? There's a bull right there. There's an H right there. The side looks a little nicer. There we go. Another cap gun. Yeah, my father, he retired because he knew things were getting bad with Merit Ron. And before things got any worse, he retired.
What year did you retire?
Wasn't all that long ago, really. It was like, well, actually it was a long time ago. Merit Ron got in trouble, I think around 2010 or so, right? 2011?
Yeah, could have been then.
Yeah, that's about the time he retired.
Yeah, Valorati retired in like 2013, so they probably did know each other.
Could have, yeah.
Yeah, I used to work with his wife. So.
Here's an old pocket watch part.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice little fob.
Yeah. But too bad the rest of it isn't there.
Yeah.
If I keep searching, it's probably in the lawn somewhere. Look at that. This comes. I just dug this up and found a teaspoon. I think it's a teaspoon. It is 1 teaspoon. Look at that, I know my measurements. Very good. I'm gonna pull this thing up. That's weird. That thing. It looks like some kind of belt clip of some sort. A little push button there, but don't push on nothing. I don't know. I'm almost done with the side. I'm about to hit the back. Hopefully the back's got toys. Finally found a lantern part. And it's kind of complete. First when I dug it up I thought it was going to be a doorknob. And this is clay. Clay and gypsum. Let's see if I can find a stick. We all know what a lantern part looks like, but that's it. That's pretty cool. I like when they still got the turn knob on there. And look, it turns. Nice. Maybe I can get it to work again. Probably not. I'm starting to work the back of the house now. So this is going to get interesting. This hole here produced parts of a old clock. This is make number 2 for today. Completely different sides of the yards, pretty far away from each other, so I don't think they came from the same one. This is a 22, 3 bars down. Not far from the clock part. See, that's it there. Oh yeah, I love getting these. Yeah. For you guys who don't know what this is a barrel tap right here. An old barrel tap. You can see where I nicked it. That's awesome. I love getting these. These look great in the shadow box. Sweet. See, I knew it. I knew I was getting to a better spot. This is a 20, about 2 to 3 bars down. Still down there. Yeah, it sounds big. One thing I haven't found yet is a harmonica reed. About due for one of those. I got the cap gun out of the way. Nothing more on the side here. Wherever it is. Must be moving it around. Oh, I see something right there. Tinfoil? It's tinfoil. I've been digging this hole so long, I forgot what the heck I was digging. The number was. Let me go back over the hole. Whatever it is, it says it's right here. All the time digging a deep hole for nothing.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Let's see what it is. For a second I thought it said silver. Oh, there we go. What do we got here? I'm thinking that's part of another pocket watch. This would have been the other half would have been on here somewhere. This would have been the smaller hand for. I think they on the pocket watches the bottom part was like the month and the year, something like that. Won't really know until I clean it up, but I'm pretty sure. There we go. A little bit of old. It took about forever to dig. Alright, I already dug part of this hole up. And you see right there's a trigger guard for a gun. And it looks like it's somewhere in this area. I'm guessing. Trying to pick it up in one piece. There's the barrel. I mean the handle. Look at this, solid 27. I'll make the hole a little bigger because not too far from where the cap gun used to be. I already found 2 today, so I'm gonna be at a. Look! I think I found another one. Yeah. This might have been the barrel to the one I just found. Look at that. Awesome sauce. I like that. But I like them better when they're not broken. Now this was an interesting hunt. The location I was at Owaka Creek, and I was I had a permission at one of the main offices to the mining company that ran the place years and years ago. I don't know when they went out of business, but I know it was a long time ago. And this place here, over the years of 1950 and above, went through a lot of changes. It started out to a very old early 1800 house. Somewhere in the mid 1950s they added a section to it and then another section to it, and it was owned by the mining company, and they actually started putting tunnels right on the main property there. Property ended up caving in. I didn't know about this until later on, of halfway detecting through it, that the ground sunk downward from all the tunnels. And I'm not sure, the very last part of the video got cut off where I show where the property sunk in and everything like that. This was a pretty interesting hunt, dealing with an old mining house that turned into an office around the 1950s. But we ended up, I ended up getting 88 cents in coins. This went to a BB gun. This was the lever action to a BB gun. Couldn't figure out what this was. Kind of looks like a mousetrap thing, but I don't think so. I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely older. I would have to say mid to late 1800s, whatever that contraption is. Ended up getting a Tootsie train. It's a pretty bad condition. Barrel tap. I'm not sure what this is. This doesn't go with it. I'm sure these two go together. I have no clue. 3 separate clocks. 2 separate pocket watches. This is new. I've never seen a reed like this before. Perfectly rectangle. Lantern part. I've seen this before. It reminds me of it went on a military belt. I've seen this before, but I just can't picture where. But I've seen something like this on, I think, older military. I don't know. Candlestick holder. Teaspoon. I found a couple more of these. They were all crushed up. Silver plated spoon. Cap gun. Another cap gun. A dog, I think it is. Cookie cutter. This is lead. It looked like a lead washer. End up getting a Canadian penny. I forgot the year already. 1950. And this was a button I did find, which is cool because I don't find too many of them. I should have cleaned it up a little bit more. This is gilted right there, so it's got some age to it. Ended up getting a 1973 dog tag. This is after me cleaning it up. I mean, that soil was really keepy. And this used to be a gypsum mine. Not the hard gypsum stone, but the stuff made for drywall. It's kind of like a gray clay. And that's what they mine. There's still tons of it there. And the price of the day is this. This is a sash buckle. And it's pretty nice looking. Pretty nice. I lost a piece on here, but it's only copper and it's easy to put back together. But it's definitely a very early sash buckle. That'll look nice in the shadow box for sure. And I'm going to put this one in my special shadow box. This was about 4.5 hours. It was really cold out. Mikey came a little after that. He found himself a double-bladed reeds, which is real nice. They were stuck together still. And I can't remember what else he found, but so if you like this video, you know what to do. We have one every week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.